Generally helps when you click go live. Hey, how are we doing, guys? Welcome to Aurora.
Generally helps when you click
once
go
again.
live.
Also, if you turn the volume off on your phone.
How are we doing, guys?
That didn't scare the shit out of me or nothing. Okay, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Cheers, Ben. Happy birthday to Rosie. Right, let's have a look. So, I missed yesterday because we ended up playing some Stellaris for the first time in a while. I think listening to the game sound has made me want to play that more. But we had quite a fun game. They've added a lot to it. It's insane how much reading around there is now. I'm comparing that to this as well. Group Rex by class. That's better. A lot of crap all on the screen. Probably actually turn Rex off for now. Right, so today's plan. We had a brief stint with the Raiders last time. And in fact, we've still got a few because I think we've disabled this one. So we need to take it out. Thankfully, we've got one of these here. So who's this? This is Aurora, who is down in the exploration fleet. You guys also need to be down in the exploration fleet, I think. Let's cut this down so we can see you in here, please. You in here, and okay. If I drop it on the right spot, there we go. Where are you? You're orbiting Earth, that's fine. Okay. Why are you damaged? Significantly damaged. Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll use this one here once it's repaired a bit to take this one out. But I think what we need to do is make a proper plan for our ground defenses. Let's go to why are you unable to carry out your standing orders? Is it because no? I don't know. Maybe it's just because there's an enemy in. Well, enemies detected in both systems, possibly. That's fine. So let's go to Sol and build us some new ground forces. Okay. So we got the Earth. And what are we currently researching? So we know if we need to wait a little bit. Armor is going to be another 13 years. I'm not waiting 13 years. No, we're not waiting on anything for ground force technology. How expensive is the next railgun? Yeah, quite. We're not going to be able to do that anytime soon. So let's use what we've got now. Because we did design a new assault force, but we didn't design a new defensive force. And to be honest, the assault force didn't do as well as I'd hoped. So maybe we need to make some adjustments there as well. I did have a thought. No, that's dangerous. I did have thoughts about making even smaller. An even smaller formation than I think a battalion's our smallest formation at the minute. Yeah, 5,000. But if we had 5 less than 1,000 let's call them companies. Oh, would they be companies? There's probably slightly higher, aren't they? Probably just need to rename the smallest unit to battalion and then move it up. We'll just call them companies for now. But yeah, let's say we had 5 that were less than 1,000. We could then have 5 generals. Well, technically 6 generals in what we currently have as only 1. Because right now, if we go to our order of battle here, we go to our, yeah, this is our current garrison regiment. So we've got here a 5,000 battalion, which has a captain. But inside of this, we have 12 STO defenses, which are the 2 15 fixed railguns, which would split quite nicely into 4, 3 in each. This wouldn't split so nicely, but we could always make 4 and then a support group. Yeah, because there's enough left over there to have 1 in each and then 1 in a separate one. Maybe with something else. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But then essentially that means we can fit this one commander, sorry, this one captain here. And then inside of that, there would be 5 commanders, each passing their orders. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. It does mean we're going to have a lot more shit clustering up the page, but it would be interesting. And also it means you could potentially customize your battalions a bit more than what we can right now anyway. I don't know why I closed that down. I really need that open. Right, so what the hell am I talking about? So first of all, let's have a look at what our current defensive force is. So we've got, this is the assault. So like here and up is our current defensive squad. So the STO clusters aren't too bad. They could probably still be useful. But we'll design new smaller clusters. And try and put commanders in each of them. But I'm mostly looking at things like these ones here, these 4. Not so much this one, but like this one here, the frontline defense. We've just got, like, we obviously broke this down into these. Oh, defense garrison regiment. Oh, that's the actual garrison regiment unit, right? Okay. I don't know why I did it like that. We won't do it like that this time. Okay, so let's go in here. What do we have for our defense? So we built a bunch of grunts. We built some medium armored anti-vehicles. Medium vehicle anti-vehicles. We built some elite grunts, which were personal weapons and personal weapons improved. We had some what was that? Anti-personnel weapons? Crew anti-personnel weapons? Okay. I think we can work with that. So let's do that. So we are now in 2239. And we're gonna have so we want some way to increase the health of the unit, but at a relatively low cost. That would double, sorry, not cost, size. So this doesn't affect the size at all, but it does drastically improve the armor. It affects the cost, but we don't really care about the cost. Infantry, and then for defensives, we probably just want to put none. They're not going to need any combat capabilities. wonder if this works for defensive purposes on... I think that's just an offensive capability mountain warfare. Suppose we'll find out. We have got one mountain planet we could use and test that on, actually. Could use it on, is it Io? Yeah, subarctic mountain. Okay. Right, we want infantry, heavy powered armor, and we probably want... I mean, light personal weapons gives you the cheapest possible unit. So it's got high defense, sorry, high armor, good hit points. Yeah, there's no way to improve the hit points with this, is there? Other than having vehicles. But we can have more of these. So I think we have a very light infantry. The other thing is coming up with all the names for this. So we're going to have 2039 PWL. Basic infantry. Basic infantryman. Actually, we'll just put infantryman. And then for personal weapons, that would just be PW. This would be oh my god, this is where my name this is why my name goes blank. That's why my brain goes blank at coming up with the names for these things. Let's do this would be rifleman. Improved personal weapons. This would be we want to do PWI. This would be a marksman. And crew served anti-personnel would be a gunner. CIP. heavy gunner. And then we're doing we won't bother with bombardment or anti-aircraft. Forward fire direction. So this would be... I don't think we really desperately need... I don't think we need that. Headquarters capacity. So this is going to be... inventory... Command tent. Avoid combat. Okay. That's our infantry. We do want to redesign our STOs. But we also need to design our new weapons for that as well. Should we do that? Let's have a look. What do we got? $22.39. We already got a... We've got this one. Fire 5 seconds. STO, what's a railgun? Yeah, I think we can just use that for this one. But yeah, we designed these, but we never built the STO design, did we? Oh no, we did. We did. I just think we didn't actually build it into a organization yet. Oh no, we built it into the assault formation, that's right. Okay. I mean, that probably we could use that, but we'll break it down into smaller components. Okay, that's fine. We can use that. So we do want the 5-second one, and we also want the longer range that does more damage. Could probably use both of these, to be fair. Hello? Sorry, back in a sec. Apologies, I am back. Oh, yeah. Right. Yes, we were looking at surface to orbit weaponry, weren't we? Right, let's design a new railgun, because I think we can do better than what we've got here, possibly. I want railguns. Okay, so so our longest range railgun here, the 420. It can only go 400 because that's the maximum fire control. The maximum fire control can go. So at the minute, the chance to hit a max range is 0%. Also, it's very heavy because it's probably a 4-shot. Where's the size at here? 450 tons. This is 5, 6, 7. 120, 26. I'm confused as to why that's as heavy as it is. Seven damage per shot. Or 7. Is it 1 shot? No, it's 4 shots. Damage is... I don't understand how it's come to that number of... that damage amount. Rate 520, that's the same. 4 shots, yeah. Power 6. Power 21. We got where's my actual tech? If I go in here and go to view tech, go to railguns. No, yeah, it is this one. So 450 tons, right? Okay. So this 450 ton railgun in the weaponry, in the surface to orbit weapons, weighs 5, 6, 7. Sorry, is a weight of 5, 6, 7. So it must be adding maybe it's adding the fire control weight to it as well. The only thing I can think of. Okay. So if we want ideally we want this is a, it's got 4 shots, but it's got a high rate of fire, and it's also not able to hit at its max range. So there's probably no point in us having the 420 until we've got a better fire control range. So if we knock this down to 25, that's now within the fire control range. So if we click on this 121 here, chance to hit at 120. I don't want fire control on that. Maybe we got a different tech on that fire control. But the chance to hit on that one's 60%. So let's go on with that. So, yep. No, I'm done, thank you. Are you done? Okay. Back in 1 sec. That was a faff. Right, we're back. Okay. Yes, we are back. There we go. Cool. Right. Railguns. We like a railgun. Right, so the drawback of lowering this is it lowers the range, but the advantage to lowering the range is you have higher accuracy at max range. Because the fire control is still going to be at 400,000 kilometers. God, hang on. Come on. Don't be anything. One sec. I don't think it's my night for streaming, to be honest with you. Just drama, no panic. Right, okay. So if we're reducing the range of the railgun, we at least have higher accuracy, and we also have a higher rate of fire. So essentially it turns it into a machine gun the closer that they get. So at the minute we have 3 different variants of our old railgun, which are actually still not bad. Why is the maximum range of this one smaller? Because it's only got... No? Should be using the same fire control, so why is it got a lower range? What about this one? Weird. Maybe it was using slightly different. Well, it can't be using slightly different fire control because they were designed at the same year. I don't fully understand that. Right. Now then, with a lower rate of fire and a lower range. So this 12cm railgun's got double the range but the same rate of fire, but it's also got double the weight. Now it does do double the damage per shot, but if we drop this to... So what's that? That's less than half the weight. Same rate of fire, same max range. Let's Let's prototype that. I don't know if it'll show prototypes in here or not. It probably won't, will it? Yeah, we'll have to research it first. Okay, so we've got a 12 centimeter railgun. Do we have that on here anywhere? Let's go to our main tech view. Railguns. Oh, we already have it open. Railguns, and give me this. Okay. So we want, so we've got a 12 centimeter railgun there. This is doing 2 damage, or 2 shots. It's got a 60 recharge. Sorry, not a 60 recharge, a 5-second recharge. Damage 2. By 4. Okay, so it's a... okay, no. Ignore me. What the fuck is going on? This is a 4-shot railgun. Because it's got the full output here. If I do 2 shots... Okay, 2 damage, 4 shots. Makes sense. And this is just a single shot railgun. Okay. So 3 damage, 2 shots. So that'll be that. But this one recharges. It's recharged at the same speed. But it's got higher range. What's the 165? Same weight. A bit more expensive. Capacitor 3. Oh, because it's rounded down, so it's like it's actually capacitor 5. Yeah, that makes sense. And that'll cost 31. Yeah, still a bit more cost. Oh, probably because the range. Yeah. Okay. So this one gives more range, faster reload, 2 shots. This is 10 seconds. So is that one. So a 20 centimeter railgun has a 10-second rate of fire. Same as the Bobcat here. This is 2 shots. Okay. 240 range. Size 192. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. So that one, we've actually already got that. So we've got this railgun sorted. We lower it to a 12 now. Which would be this one. But this is the 4-shot one. So if we do a 2 damage, 2 shots. Rate of fire. That's not that one. Okay, so this one's about half the size. Less than half the cost. Okay. That one has 0 hits to kill, this one has 1 at least. Okay, let's research both of those and see what we can do with that. That's going to be in direct fire weaponry. We have to research it first. You dickhead. Prototypes. Give me a fighter. Wide view. Just remove 2 labs from you. Excuse you. April, that's going to take 2 months. That's fine. Okay, so while that's being researched, let's fix this issue here. So the Pegasus C3 is unable to carry out its orders, I think, just because there's danger in the way, basically. So let's cancel its orders for now. The Ishbar. I think you're just... Yeah, you just need to go back to Earth and overhaul. Actually, you might be able to overhaul here. What's your overhaul? Your maintenance support. Procyon A, isolation, maintenance facility, capacity is 22. And they're currently supporting 20. Okay. So they actually can overhaul here, so let's do that. Movement orders, go to Procyon A1, refuel, resupply, and begin overhaul. And remove your standing orders so you don't complain all the time. And they will gradually repair their engines. Let's pass time slowly just to begin with. She okay? She okay? Where's the music stop now? Okay, there we go. All done. Right. Let's fucking play some games, shall we? Ooh. Yeah, we're only like an hour and a half into the fucking stream. Let's see where we go with this guy. Why is it doing small increments? Gemini C9. So you are unable to do anything right now because of that, guys. Let's turn your orders off for a second. Ooh. Have I just shot myself in the foot? Kind of. Where are you? You're orbiting Earth, right? You, my friend, are now coming to Procyon. You're going to get here as fast as you can. There's almost always someone to shoot in the game currently. Yeah, there is. In the game, in real life, who knows? Why have you completed orders orbiting Earth? That's not what I told you to do. Also, why is that going to take you? Me? Oh! You're just an empty fleet. You're not a ship. Oh, you're now linked to a shipyard. Okay, right. So that's a shipyard right now. Let's rename it so it doesn't confuse me again. Shipyard. Okay. Yeah, so at the minute they're in overhaul. I don't know how long they're going to be in overhaul for. Let's just see if we might get lucky and they might come straight to here and get blown up by the STOs. Somebody's doing something. Complete. That's fine. We got followed here by a Rigel. Explosions are good. We do like explosions. Oh, some new minerals. You're in Epsilon Horology, and you've discovered 32 duranium and 1089 cobalt. We are spoiled today. Deployments have exceeded. That's fine. You'll be on your way back. Okay, so they're going to get in range of us. What's the fire control range and the weapon range? Okay, so right now they're safe. And they just flew right past. Okay. Gemini C12. I'm going to tell you just to... I'm just going to manually dial you back to Earth for now. because then at least they'll come back with stuff. Gemini C9, you can also do the same because you can outrun them. Standing orders, colony and passengers, and then just go back to Hydri, Sol, and Earth. Yeah, how's your day going, Metronom? Hopefully nice and chill. Oh, this ship is moving. Oh no, it's not. No. I think it's just saying it's 130 million kilometers from wherever, from this, I guess. Yeah. Okay, a bit more look on that one. 16,000 uranium, 4,000 ferrite, 4,000 thorium. Not too shabby. Titanium, verendite, thorium, iridium, corundum. Okay, that's quite a nice find. On a comet. Yeah, at this point we're just waiting for them to try and attack one of these planets, and then we should be good. Going pulled, uranium, borondite, verendite, iridium, and gallicite. Constantine, what have you found? 57 million duranium, 2 million neutronium, 400,000 thorium, 104,000 iridium, and 19 million corundium. I feel like we will be making a colony here. Where is Epsilon Horology? I think it's just next door to where we are right now, right? Epsilon Horology. No, it's that way somewhere. It's going to be one of these. In the Epsilon Horology. Okay, so that's at the end of this little branch. But that's not too bad because it's only really 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps from Sol. We've got a ground survey to do there. Yeah, that's actually quite a useful mark to put on there. Right, let's see what's next. Ooh, we found a Le Mans in Epsilon Horology. That's okay. Where are we in Epsilon Horology? Are we on top of it? Yes, we are. Alright. We are right on top of it. We should not be on top of it. We're not on top of it. We're in orbit of this moon. I think it's 4,000 kilometers. No, 4,000 kilometers away. So we are well within range. And let's fire a warning shot. And by warning shot, I mean... let's kill the fucker. Why is it not in the target list? We are within range. It's because our active sensors aren't on. That son of a bitch took a shot at me. It's alright, hit the Bobcat. Bobcat's still got plenty of armor. Okay, he's appearing in our target list now. Don't know why he wasn't before. Open fire. Fleet. And now we are at the range we want to be. And they can't hit us, but we can hit them. So I'm happy with that. This is where we just pepper them. It'll take a while, but, you know. They can't retreat. More importantly, they can't return fire. We've slowed them down. And we've disabled them. Now we could just leave them here to their fate. But I think we're gonna we all know what's gonna go wrong. We're gonna destroy them. Because they do that to us. And it's only fair, right? All's fair in love and war. We haven't found any life pods yet. Okay. Wrecked ship. Destroyed by 4 hits. Beautiful. So now you can just carry on doing what you're doing. How's your damage control? Looking good. Took a bit of a hit on the armor there, but that's okay. If we hadn't spawned like right, if we hadn't noticed it as we got right on top of it, then we would have been fine. Should probably leave our active sensors on. That might help out a bit more. We're less stealthy, but we've established that we can actually take these guys out now without much of a problem. So let's ceasefire fleet. And then you can just get back to doing what you were doing. Which should be... yeah, just go around surveying. There we go. Beautiful. This Rigel's still buzzing around isolation. Ooh. He's getting close. Let's see how far he actually gets. Yeah, they're skirting around, aren't they? We should probably build a missile defense platform. A small missile defense platform. So it's got a really small signature. But with a really large fucking weapon range. With some, like, just enough, like, just missiles to deter them or to taunt them so that they come closer. Oh yeah. Right. Where were we? Another good find for Constantine there. As soon as the overhaul is done on the Age Boar, we'll go and take the Rigel out. Because then we don't have these 5-second increments. Let's just auto turn it. Somebody's being shot by something. I'm assuming this is a... they've landed at one of the enemy STOs. Woohoo! What was that? New mineral deposits. Epsilon Horology and Epsilon Indy. Nice find there in Horology. Not a huge amount of minerals, but like a good spread, so at least we can get a lot from auto mines probably. Okay, the Age Boar and the Bobcat 1 have completed their overhaul. The slipway has been added to TG Rescue and Recovery Services at Earth. Gemini C 7 and 8. So let's move them back to Earth manually. Okay. Okay, nice asteroid there. Right, what was this slipway? Because I feel like we used that for the freighter. We did, and we've got one coming. 38%. I can justify building another one, I think. Logistics and transportation, that's going to take... yeah, given it's going to take 2 and a bit years to build, we won't wait for the first one to finish. And we will add another slipway, actually. Yeah, might as well. The Age Boar should now be able. Have you got no MSP? Are we out of maintenance supply points on isolation? No. Show resupply. Oh, it's because it's doing its own repairs, that's why. So it's using them. Okay, so we just need to keep restocking for a sec. I don't know why it's not just repairing at the mind you, I don't think they will at the we should probably build a repair yard here. That's probably what that's telling me. Isolation repair yard. We can build one. Could do with some more neutronium, but that's fine. Bruh. Yeah, you definitely need a repair. Where's that Rigel gone now? So now that we are in a position to... Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, so let's follow it. Do we know what the max range on the Rigel's weapons are? 159. And it has decoy missile launchers. We could do it with capturing a Rigel. Did we have a comet? We've not got any Marines though. Can we build some? What's the new one? We're going to need some old ones. If I go to here, unit, no, formation, show obsolete templates. I want to unobsolete this one. And then we want to build one of those on isolation, please. In fact, 2 of them, just to be safe. Okay. Give me the comment 7. Movement orders go here. Load ground unit. Give me... Am I an idiot? Trained on Earth, you fucking idiot. Yeah. It's been one of those days, I swear to God. Ground unit training, Space Marines, Procyon, build 2 of those. I thought they built rather quickly. 29th of April. Yeah, okay, that's a bit better. Don't blow yourself up now that we fucking know what we're doing. Don't do it. Don't be a fucking idiot. These people. Wolfgang Paul. And then we'll send you back in reverse when you've done that. So Hydra, Proxima Centauri, Lacal, Indy. Okay. Don't do it. You're getting real close now. Oh no, what are you talking? I'm giving you your orders, pal. Don't. Okay, just don't do that. Round your pal, you're gonna run out of fuel. Stop it. Do that, and then contacts, attempt boarding action, all formations. Did they just do a flyby? They flew into and they flew off. That's funny. One combat. Space Marines attack the crew. Ground attack summary. We killed 13 crew. We didn't lose any during the boarding, which is good. Okay, so we might as well send you back to Procyon. Might as well just hang out there since you did your job. We lost a Space Marine and a gunner. They lost 19 crew. We lost nobody. They lost 14 crew. 16 crew. 15 crew. 14 crew. We lost a Space Marine. They lost 17 crew. I really wish they could just... yeah, they're not really going to be able to capture them though, I suppose, are they? Would be nice. How long's that next battalion of Space Marines? 20% done. 10th of May. Yeah, 8 days away. How many have we got left? We've got the commander, 5 gunners, 15 space marines. I reckon we're alright, yeah. I don't know how many crew they've got though, that's the thing. Boarding underway. Thought we'd won then. I was giddy. They must be nearly done by now. There we go, beautiful. Right, we've captured the Rigel. Rigel 45. What the hell are you? Ah, me foot. Crap. Oh. Okay, Rigel. Distract me. What have we got? Rigel. 7 railguns. Raider class. 90. In fact, we can go into the main design element, can't we? Raider Rigel. And we discovered this rename. This is the 2239. And it is XX Rigel. We know it's not XX, it's RD, but it's fine. If we tag it with XX, we know it's an alien design. Okay, so they've 610 crew. Those Space Marines have just committed a minor war crime. But to be fair, I mean, what do we have there? 30 crew? 30 Marines total? Okay, they've only got EM sensors. They've got 160 kilometers on the railgun, we knew that. $5,668, yeah. Okay. And this ship that we captured is not disabled. Although it doesn't have any crew, so it might not be able to get back. Where's the Rigel? There he is. Okay. You status 001. No commander. Okay, cool. Well, we captured another one of their ships, requiring very little investment from us. Those Space Marines, even the old ones, they're still pretty good. Okay. So let's empty the Space Marines out of you, please. So here, where's... I think we're probably gonna have to take it to Earth and scrap it to get the boys out of there, aren't we? What's the range on it? Oh yeah, it can get to Earth. Okay, so once you've refueled, go to Hydri, go to Sol, go to Earth. Just do an overhaul and tell me what you've done. Our new unit of Space Marines ready. So next time, get over here. We'll forward the other ship so it's not causing problems for us. Epsilon Horology. We've got some new minerals happening there. When they've done that survey, I'm going to investigate the hell out of that. That's fine. Let's turn these wrecks off. Turn off hide fleets in orbit. Okay. Was a jolly good combat. Konstantin Northlov is unable to carry out his sudden orders because there is no suitable destination. That is incredibly rude. Why are you not able to path back? Because you are a military ship with guns. You shouldn't care about... Oh, it's this. I bet it's that. And we should have done those fucking things on Ganymede first. Yeah, I need to turn off check danger rating, don't I? Okay. We learned something. We killed a ship. We stole a ship. And we learned a new thing. I think that's a successful stream so far. As streams go, there are definitely worse. Why has this decided that now is a good time to crash? Because I'll be really miffed. Oh, there we go, right. Save, first of all. Always remember to save. Right, Ganymede is completed. Missile ECM 4. Very nice. We played some Stellaris last night, so I had all the tunes blasted. I actually played a Devouring Swarm, Lithoid Wilderness Origin, which I haven't done the Wilderness Origin before. I've always been too scared to do Devouring Swarm because I was scared of combat. I do play Lithoids quite a lot because I do like the Lithoid voice computer voice. But it doesn't make sense to have that if you're not playing as Lithoid. So I do tend to line those up. But yeah, that was good fun. Nice to Ganymede. Right, let's go to Ganymede and let's queue up some more research. Oh, we've got a couple of nice chunky labs here. Oh yeah, missiles. Missile launcher reload rate would be good. I believe I did select you. Oh, they were for a different thing. That's a nice 9 labs on a 50% bonus. What does that come out as? Just took the wrong labs off that guy. $4,000 914 annual research points. So we'd finish this 12,000 point tech in 2 years? Not even 2 years, is it? Oh yeah, it's just over 2 years. Okay. Okay. I like that. Let's take 2 labs off here. Put 1 in there. 1 in there. Over. $51. No, I think we want the launcher rate like rapid, because then when he's done that, he can do the ordnance production. 10 years, yeah, might as well, because then that lines up with this, so that works. That works for me. Okay, so we turned off that setting. So does that fix? Load ordnance begin over. Yes. Okay, so we can do that. So on these guys, turn off check danger rating. That will solve all of our problems of having to manually reassign their orders. Yes, a spicy meatball. Minerva. You should be doing ship colonists. Okay, I think we want to use these Olympuses. Do these Olympuses have jump drives? They do not. Interesting. We want to stabilize. We want to We want to go to Zeta Tuscany, don't we? Is it Zeta Tuscany? Yeah, this is going to be a colonized mine. We did fully survey this, didn't we? So we want to go down to Zeta Tuscany. So let's go to Lucian Star. Lucian Star, and then stabilize the jump point on the way back. You go to Lucian Star, then go to Sirius. Stabilize jump point. You go to Lucian Star. And just move here. Oh no, sorry. We could just do a full highway. We can defend ourselves. We're not incapable. It's probably a mistake. But let's do it. Remove that last order. Necessary, stabilize. You go through Lumen. Stabilize the soldier point. And you go through Tea Garden Star. And stabilize the way back. Okay. Beautiful. The Hercules has been constructed to Earth. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. So that is one of our new orbital habitats. Rigel's completed orders orbiting Earth. Okay, so it's doing the repairs now. It's done the overhaul. How's it done the overhaul already? Surely we can't overhaul that because it's fucking too alien, surely. But it doesn't matter because we're gonna shred it. We're gonna shred it. Shipyards, scrapyard. Scrap me a Rigel and a Leonid. I don't know why we didn't do the Leonid already. Scrap me. I think the rest of them can stay, can't they? That's fine. Hercules, can you do me a solid? You're on Earth. Oh, we're just like we're stacking them up, right? Okay, we'll let them stack up and then we'll ship them over to Venus. Okay. Oh, super heavy vehicles. We can finally make Zords from Power Rangers. You're now doing low gravity capacity. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Construction rate is done. Now you're doing mining production. Thank you. How ridiculous are super heavy vehicles? Oh my word. Okay, so 12 hit points. Heavy armor. And then, I don't know. Heavy bombardment. 90 armor, 180 hit points. Oh shit, they can have 3 slots as well. Jesus. Heavy bombardment, heavy bombardment. That's a crazy ass bombardment weapon, that. 30 penetration, 90 damage. Also, is that 3 shots each that do 30 penetration, 90 damage, or is that each one of those does 10 and 30? Heavy construction. Doesn't give you anything better though, does it? Because you still get 0.5 per 1. So you might as well just have a medium vehicle doing it. Because they can still have 2 attachments. Construction at least. So you're getting 0.1 construction points there for 318 tons. Instead of 0.15 for, well, I suppose it's linear. Uh, 558 divided by 0.15. No, 558, and it would be times, because that's a third more, isn't it? No, it's 50% more. So is this medium vehicle? Construction. .5 times 0.3. No, times 2. 210. Yeah, I mean it's kind of comparable, but you, bless you. I suppose you're gaining a lot more in terms of hit points and armor, but you're losing out on a bit of fortification. Although you can only self-fortify up to 1.5, and they have a higher chance to be hit. But a super heavy static headquarters with forward fire direction and a bunch of machine guns, or even probably better having bombardment on your HQs, aren't you? What's the benefit of having that? There's probably actually no benefit from having a super heavy vehicle. I knew they can. You can have headquarters with stuff on a super heavy vehicle, whereas instead, if you pick static, you can only have headquarters, right? So you could have a moving castle. Because the static also only has 45 hit points max, whereas the super heavy has 90 armor and 180 hit points. So yeah, it's not got as much fortification, which is where you get a real benefit. But you make up for it in the fact you've got a bunch of other shit as well. You could also have construction equipment, and at the minute, forward fire direction is good if you've got fighters like we do, but probably better just having heavy bombardment and just long range bombardment. I suppose long range bombardment means you can support from further back, maybe? I'm not sure. You might be able to fire from rear echelon there, I guess. But if you did construction and heavy bombardment, you've got something here that can self-fortify and help fortify units underneath it. Something to think about. So many things you can do with ground forces. Truly is remarkable. Excuse you. One of our guys didn't have orders anymore, did he? Two of them don't. Interesting. You want to go and do survey, and you also want to go and do survey, and you also want to go and do survey, What are you currently doing? You're just kind of shitting yourself at Procyon, aren't you? So just reload, please. You are in Sol orbiting Ganymede, so go to Earth, refuel, resupply, and overhaul. Actually, you don't need to overhaul. You're not crossed off your deployment yet, have you? Where were you? Ah, can't click on it. Or you are currently overhauling, that's why. Okay. Well, in fact, complain at me when you're done overhauling, because there's no point giving you orders. Orders assigned. You're moving there to resupply, that's fine. Melvin Schwartzland to carry out standing order refuels. There is no destination colony. That's because you need to be told not to check danger rating. Same with you, you, and you. Okay, we should sort that. Oh. Stupid feet. Another Rigel. We should classify this. Oh my god, really? This bloody foot. Not me at command position. Where's the ships? There it is. So ship class Rigel, you set class hull, you are a raider ship. Okay. What have we got here? Oh, 7. You might as well come here and do an overhaul. Come 6. Where are you? You need an overhaul as well, but it's fine. Load ground unit, Space Marines, and then just go and steal the Rigel again. And then come back here. And then overhaul. Nice. Okay, I'm back in 1 sec. Just need to go and stretch my legs. I think I need to set up a timer for how long I'm set as be right back, and then like I need to add all of that up, and that needs to be like a forfeit stream. Like for every hour, I have to do some kind of forfeit. Right, we just boarded this Rigel. Okay. So we should hopefully I mean they've got so many crew, man. Fucking hell. Oh, we lost the headquarters. That's not good. Didn't matter in the end. We got it. Okay. Let's go and refuel here, and then we will send you to Hydrate, Soul, to Earth, and then we will dismantle you. We need more ground units though, because we've got another Le Mans broken down in the way here, haven't we? I need to go to Earth, not Earth, Procyon, ground unit training. Give me some of the old Space Marines. Just build like 5 here. Order is not possible. Age bore. Is that because you're in Sol or some shit? I did a slipway to the Bobcat raided defense. Nice, that's 10 now, I think. No, it's not. It's nowhere near 10, you fucking liar. Slipways, get it up to 10. Age bore is here. Your standing orders are to do that. Okay, so you go DX Cansray. And just explore DX Kansari. Did we not discover anywhere branching off from that yet? I thought we did. What's next? Overhaul complete. Wolfgang Paul completed her overhaul. Wolfgang Paul's completed her overhaul. Oh, you're going back to there? That's fine. Don't know what that song was about. I'm very sorry. It's going to be in your brain now. And there's nothing you can do about it. Ooh. Oof, why? Oh, because they were just chilling over Venus, weren't they? Whoops. Yeah, you guys should probably head somewhere where you can overhaul. Why did just 5 of you just blow up for no reason? Oh yeah, Venus doesn't have any maintenance, does it? That'll be why. Can you make it back to Earth with your current fuel? Only one way to find out. What else is orbiting Venus? Gwent Scientific Explorers. Yes, you should be going back to Earth, please. What else? Andromeda's a fine. Terraforming Flower Power Fleet. You are fine. Are we building more of those? It's just not been long enough, has it? Yeah, we're building. Oh, we're building some snapdragons. Okay, that's right. Yeah, we redesigned them. Building more bobcats, scrapping some rigels, building more flea. Well, our first batch of flea freighters. Okay. Let's set you guys to overhaul as well. And you can overhaul somewhere. There it is. Ooh. Why did the Bobcat run out of fuel before you? Oh, because you were running on literally nothing. Okay. And the Bobcat does have a tiny fraction less. Yeah. You guys must have gone pretty far out to get stuck without fuel. Okay, well, you just kind of chill there for a sec. Remove all. Actually, no, we do have a underwear replenishment right now, don't we? So we can go and refuel. Ship latest. Right, for now, remove all. Go to Earth. Well, actually, go remove all. Go to Ganymede since you're right next to it. Refuel from Ganymede. Then go and find, which one was it? Melvin. 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 Join and refuel target fleet. You, my friend, are gonna go back to Epsilon Horology, which is Lucian Star Sirius Lambda. Sirius Lambda Epsilon Horology. Melvin's moving again. Rigel's repaired, so that means they're back on Earth. Shipyards, scrap me that second Rigel, please. So we are scrapping the 45 and the 46. What was the other ship we were scrapping? The Leonid, which is a missile defense base. Did we tag that in here? We did not. Set hull class. This is a missile defense base. MDB. So we know when we capture them, we're going to set their hulls so we know what they actually are. I don't remember seeing half of these, but maybe we just got that information when we... Maybe we've seen them. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we probably did see them when we were in the other systems, weren't we? Because these guys are all over the place. Maybe when we were using the diplomacy ship. Okay. Diplomacy ship. Let's see. Should we try with the new... Is this the Columbia B? It is. Right, where were our supposed friends? Piscium aliens. XA5 Piscium. Auto route. XA5 Piscium. And I can't remember which one it was. Well, they'll tell us here, won't they? Oh, wow. Sorry, in English, I've burned my mouth. Piscium 3. So if you want to go to Piscium 4, actually let's check that, because if Piscium 4 is like 1 billion miles away. Yeah, Piscium 4 is a fair way. Let's do Piscium 1. Well, actually, we actually don't know enough to say that Piscium 1 will not have aliens. Because have we surveyed Piscium 1? We have, actually. We've actually surveyed Piscium 3 as well. That's interesting. Oh yeah, they were being attacked, weren't they? Yes, that's correct. Okay. Right, well, do we have a spare Bobcat? Or is that what we're waiting for? I think we're waiting for a spare Bobcat, aren't we? You hang your horses. Next Bobcat that comes out, we'll send it through and we'll try and take out those. I think there was a Le Mans over the top of their planet, if I remember correctly. Oh. How far off is that from being ready? Bobcats, they're about halfway done. About 2 years. Everything's about 2 years off. Insufficient fuel. You should have fuel, you dumbass. Why are you still out of fuel? You've just got a tanker. I mean... You should still be refueling your own fleet, but... You are, you're just being a dick about it. Okay. Right, so when you get back there, we probably... Did we research maintenance module yet? We did. The ship components added to the total maintenance of the physicists of the population if the ship is on the same planet or in near orbit. Okay, so that's, you've got to be in orbit. Okay. You cannot build like a maintenance. You could build a repair ship. You can't build an overhaul ship, I don't think. Can you build a mobile shipyard? Oh, a jump gate. Mobile repair bay. Okay, so what if? Capacity, 1,000 tons. It's a big ship, that. I suppose we don't need to put the repair bays and the maintenance modules on here, do we? I suppose they don't need all maintenance modules either. It's a lot of fuel though. Hello? Frequently, my dear, why? No, that checks out. You deserve to get shit. I don't deserve now. Wait, hang on, fire, wait, yo. You alright? You okay? Can you not throw things? Fucking fight you in a minute. You dickhead. Stop making me swear on stream. This, I think we started designing this, didn't we? This was a... Oh no, this is a... We decided designing a repair ship. This would be a maintenance vessel. Maintenance vessel. Could make a maintenance base. Could do that. Actually, fuel would be important, wouldn't it? Because you probably do want a good amount of fuel on board, and probably a good amount of maintenance storage. And then you could just drag this over an orbital habitat. Well, join this with an orbital habitat system or a shipyard. Put this in the same fleet as an orbital shipyard, an orbital. My fucking Christ, an orbital habitat with as many of these as you need. Because that's not a ridiculously sized station, to be honest with you. You could build that in a commercial shipyard. In fact, if you built it in a commercial shipyard, you could also put armor on it, so it didn't just get blown up. But if you do that, I suppose if you do, yeah, if you do that, you okay? Don't do that. You okay? She's okay. In fact, you could even put a... I suppose you've already got an arc module. We don't need another orbital habitat that's just got the added extra of maintenance and fuel, so they can go here and refuel and resupply. We do want cargo shuttles though through the ass. Probably give it some kind of cargo as well. You can't do orbital mass drivers, can you? Well, yeah, Venus, we can't really test Venus. because it's actually over, even though the orbital habitats are over a planet, so the planet can have the mass drivers. Does this have... Weird. I thought I would have put recreation modules on this, to be fair. I guess not. We should put recreation modules on this thing that we're working on building, though. Maintenance base. Does make it a bit bigger, but it is going to be a space station anyway, so that's fine. Commercial damage controls will be good. I would like it to have armor, but recreation modules, what for? Go pick fights for fun. Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, the recreation modules are so the crew can unwind shore leave. That's the word I was looking for. 20 maintenance modules. I suppose actually what we would do, we wouldn't have a recreational module here. We could totally do a recreational ship, like a casino boat or something that comes up. There's a replenishment ship, resupply base. I suppose actually this technically is a resupply base. Well, there's maintenance as well. Planet killer. Get them a ping pong table and call it a day. That's a good shout. We do like a bit of ping pong. How's Chucky's day gone? We need a new name for this. Not so bad, you're home now, so getting better. Yeah, good shout. Halfway through the week as well, so 2 more days. We've got a long weekend as well. I don't know if you guys get one at the end of May, but next Monday we get a bank holiday, which is nice. What did that say? A can of whoop ass. Nice. Texas Rangers. Yeah, let's go for the Falkland. Let's create a bit of controversy. Rename. This is going to be the 2239 Falkland maintenance base. You guys get Monday off as well. Nice. That's good. Happy days. Yeah, we do like a nice long weekend and a short week. Thinking of building a station on planet, converting it to a ship, and then storing it. Okay. So what would you merge it? Merge block it to the ground or something? See if you can deploy it in space. Okay. Where, when you spawn them using the new services thing, where do they spawn? Do they spawn on the platform, the station platform itself, or do you get to choose where it goes, or does it just pick a random point nearby? We need to increase this, I think. Yeah, we do need to increase this, but not by a massive amount. Probably double it would be fine. Extra 100,000 tons, but we did just save that from the recreation module. As far as I can tell, it's within 800 meters of the storage. Okay. So as long as it's a reasonable size thing, but not like it's not going to crush the mind you, I suppose there's damage off, isn't there? So when you're on the stations. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Right, so this station is relatively small compared to our Osiris habitat. Although this required much less build points. I don't know what's going on with that. Maintenance ship for assignment, space station, commercial vessel. So this won't need maintenance itself. It can maintain a small fleet of ships. Yeah, in fact, we don't need 80,000. Let's drop this down a little bit. 50,000 should do. 50,000 tons of ships. Um, 20 cargo shuttle multiplayer, yeah, that's fine. We didn't put a storage on it. $50,000 tons of cargo capacity should be fine. It's probably too much, to be fair. It's got basic sensors on it. I'm going to yawn my actual face off shortly. Oh, we should put refueling systems on. That would probably help. We can't put both small and large though. So we'll just put. What's the difference? Oh, that's a refueling system for a small craft. This is just a full refueling system. I see. We're not going to put ordnance on it. It's not going to be rearming missiles. But we should make a station, an armoured station that can rearm missiles. Because then we can rearm our missile fighters. I don't actually even know if this is going to work, but we'll see. Passengers, colonists, troops, that's fine. We don't need any of those. We don't need colonists. Okay, I think that's fine. Tag it as a tanker and a supply ship. It's not a collier. Or collier, rather. Conscript crew. Ooh, here's a question. Does it need... Probably doesn't need a main engineering. Auxiliary, doesn't need an auxiliary, I don't think. Doesn't need flag bridge. No, it doesn't need any of that. Senior CO, do we want it to have a captain? Probably not. Conscript crew. I think conscript crew for this makes sense because they're not really gonna be in combat and not training people, they're just like a recovery outpost. That'll be fine. But yeah, what kind of station are you thinking of building? Or are you just thinking, is it possible? Or are you thinking like something to build, like something that's quite heavy that then you can go into orbit with? Constantine's finding more minerals, good man. Wolfgang's finding some more, though not that many. Melvin. I thought we fixed Melvin. He's well over deployment. Go to Earth, please, and then overhaul. Because you sleepy. No freighter overhaul. What? Three ships in overhaul. Oh, it won't overhaul the Coral because the Coral's a commercial ship. Okay, yeah, the Coral can come out of that group now as well. So detach, and then you can go and do your Jupiter loop. Excuse me. Was it this one? No, we didn't want you doing that. We want you going to Ganymede. Transfer fuel to colony. And then we want you to go... What's your fuel allowance? 1.3. Okay, so when you get to the Bahamut, I want you to refuel from stationary tankers. And I want you to refuel 1.3 million. Okay. We should probably make a fast, efficient tanker to follow. Do we have... So the Coral, where's the tanker? Tanker, Coral. Okay, that's not been done in 110 years. Copy. Let's get rid of these. You can have the new Pegasus sensors. You can have a new engine, and you can have updated armor. And you can have updated crew quarters. Deployment time of 8 months, just the same as those. Get some armor on you. And what have we got for... Well, we can take off all of this fuel by the large, I think. Carl's going to be... gemstones? Sure. Doesn't make sense, but why not? Let's have... Actually, let's change tact on that. Let's do lakes and rivers, maybe? Lakes and rivers. Let's have... Let's have the Aegean. The Aegean class tanker. This is 2239. Okay. So we need an engine and possibly a jump drive. So an engine that would be good. Maybe that. And they've got to have at least 54 billion range. Ideally more. Okay, we need like a 7,000 ton or a 6,000 ton engine here. Maybe a 10,000 ton engine, actually. How far are you over? 3,426. 10,000 tons should be fine. Another just less than 2,000. If we do 10,750. Yeah, so they're now faster than the Bobcat with 8 armor. Got a higher thermal signature, but that's okay. We're not too worried, because if we're coming up against the raiders, in theory we're going to be out of range of them anyway. So that's okay. 8 layers of armor should be plenty. We can probably stick a few maintenance supplies on there as well. Maybe not. We've dropped this down to 6. And then maintenance supplies. That works. Is it Agian or Aegean? Aegean? Aegean. Hey, Aegean. Come over here. 5733, 5760. Two have been a little smaller. Five 752, 5760. Take off the 5, take off that. Add in a bunch of standards. 5760. Okay, that should be perfectly fine. So it goes the exact same speed. It's got the same amount of deployment. It's got a good amount of fuel. It will see the Bobcat. So the coral can now be obsoleted. I think we do need a copy of this. So this will be the Aegean. I can't decide how to pronounce this name. The Aegean B, and this will be the Aegean A. The A we're going to fit with no jump drive and a much more efficient engine. It doesn't need cargo shuttles. It doesn't need maintenance. Doesn't even really need armor. We just want it to replace the coral. So for this one, we just want a nice fuel efficient relatively fast ship. If it's not faster than the bad guys, that's not the end of the world. we do want it to be more efficient than Coral. So the Coral had a fuel capacity of 1.3 million litres and a range of 1.7 billion. So we can beat that. If we go to design tech, we knock this down. Well, actually, if we're making it smaller, how big was the Coral? Coral was 10,000 tons. We can make this smaller. Keep it at 10,000 tons. What's that? 6,689. So if we do 6,500, because it's going to add some crew. Do 6,300. And then we change the engine power. So we'll build a few different versions of this. We'll build the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. We do have a 25 as well. Nice. Okay, so this is the biggest one. Bearing in mind this had 2 engines as well. So this has only got the 1 engine. So it is also going much more faster. Get rid of that. We just want to go for the most efficient engine, and we want this one. So the Coral was moving at 2250. This is moving at 2586. It's got 4 times the range. It's got a much lower thermal signature as well. So it's very stealthy. I think I'm okay with that. So this would not be a supply ship. Would be conscript crew. Okay, what if we 700 in there? Yeah, we just want the most fuel efficient one, don't we? So let's get rid of this. Obsolete.
Husband?
Yes, my love.
I'll be sleeping now.
Okie doke. I will be right with you, my dear. So we'll research that one. We'll research this one. That should be both of those ships. Good to go. Coral has been obsoleted. Pearl's also been obsoleted. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Oh, Duranium has been run out on our Kazang. Okay, our Kazang is done. So we're going to need to grab all the minerals and all the automated mines, but the orbital mining modules... We can move this ship now to Cromlin, which is our next supply of duranium and corundium. So let's set that going before we forget, and then I will call that a night. So we don't need this, we need this one. Balmong XL. Go to fleets. Grab the Tiamat and take it over to Cromlin and go to Earth. And the Tiamat, I want you to go to a Kazang, load installations. What have you got? We've got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, you take the mass drivers. Load as many of those mines as you can. In fact, remove that last one. Go to Kazang, load all minerals. Then load as many of the mines as you can. Ooh, yeah, we need to check that out. Okay, right, that's all we need to do for now. So let's save that, and I'll be back with more probably tomorrow. Alright, I've moved my shit around, so I need to find out how to finish the stream. There it is. Right, okay, catch you guys later. Adios.